So I'll have one portrait, and we'll do two. I think we'll just do two that are going to be whatchamacallit, landscape, different angles. Hopefully you guys will catch all the action. All right. So we got our directions. What we didn't bring are tools. What do you need? Since this is going to take, one thing says 30 minutes, one thing says 2 hours, right? I think that's a little ridiculous that this, something this simple is going to take that long, but we could be wrong. All right, so it looks like all we need is the Allen wrench that's in here. That's part number 12. Not really a part since it's part of this thing. Okay, so what goes on here first, folks? We'll put these aside. I want you to put part number 1 in here, which is this long piece. And let's take a look at it. It looks symmetrical. Or is it? Nope. So it would appear, when you're doing this, make sure you have the one that has the 2 holes up, okay, on each end. All right, and it's saying grab number 10. Number 10 is an M6 by 30, okay? So if we go to our package, this is actually a really good set because guess what? It tells you number 10 on the outside of the plastic. So I honestly feel like I could make a video just about how good that aspect is. Now the inside holes are the ones, I say inside, from here inside of that are the holes you want to put the part number 10 in because it's a through hole, okay? And then I'd say hand tighten as far as you can go, and then grab your Allen wrench. And you know, if you weigh 280 pounds like I do, maybe don't overdo it, right? You might hear some things cracking that you don't want cracking. All right, that's pretty tight. So, of course, later, you know, when it falls apart because it wasn't tight enough. Don't blame me for that, okay? All right, so each end of this is going to have a number 5, and I'll tell you what, another nice picture shown. 2 holes on top, okay? They have the through holes for all these, but you want them to line up. So here's really the question. This is number 5. Both these are number 5, okay? The hole spacing is different on these. Now, you could put this on here and it doesn't line up correctly. I'm just going to forewarn you. You want it to interesting enough. This is where you need a better lighting. Okay, so let's show you on this side. Hopefully you all can catch this because it's dark over there. Flip this around. This distance is shorter than that distance is going to be, okay? So this distance is shorter than that one, and that's how we're going to line these up. 2 holes to the sky, all right? And luckily it's to this bolt hole and that bolt hole, okay? If we can even see this. Can we see that with that camera, okay? This bolt hole and that bolt hole. Just like that. And then we're going to put a screw through this. Alright, so let's do that end first. And we'll switch around with the camera angles. So we're going to need 3 number 10s, alright? And quite honestly, folks, 30 minutes. It'd probably take me half that time to figure out the sticker situation on here. And remember, I do have 3 camera angles, and if I'm smart, I'll link all 3 of them for you guys. And even though I'm trying to go relatively quick here, you at home do not want to go too quick. All right. So I've got to say, so far the instructions are top notch. As an engineer and somebody that's actually created really complex installation drawings for things to include NASA Space Shuttle, I think that this is about as good as one could hope for, to be honest with you. Alright, so this is going to be a little pain in the ass out here, but this is where it sucks when you get old and you're like, I can't get my fingers in there. I can't line anything up. So I'm trying to see if I've even got this threaded right. And this is where an additional light would be helpful. So, feels like I'm not even doing anything, to be honest with you. Alright, now we're tightening. Okay, one more. And like I said, if you're as strong as I am, don't over tighten. Alright. Alright, so there's that side. We'll do this side real quick. You get to see it from a different angle, but nonetheless, probably not going to see much from over there. I will try and move one camera, I think. I kind of wish I had some more light in here. Alright, so once again, 3 number 10 bolts. And got to be precise in how you line this stuff up. And so I want to make sure I get all 3 bolts in place before I start tightening all the way down, okay? Because it's just easier to line things. Alright, so now I would not recommend power tools on this. Just looking at the overall quality of the material, I do believe you could crack the wood potentially, or whatever this material is. Probably not wood, particle board, whatever it may be, and then put indentations into the frame itself. Now one thing, I've got so many computer desks, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this one, but that's another story. Alright, so we have those, we've assembled 4 total parts here, folks. I'm not sure how long it's taking us, but alright, so the next one is going to be legs 2 and 3. So we'll just grab, we're going to do that side first. I'll move the camera over again. And it's important that you grab the right leg. So this is number 2. Let's get this camera back a little bit. So is this guy. All right, number 2. So one thing you can do for 2 ahead of time is just go ahead and put your feet on it. And we know the feet go on the end and only has 2 holes in it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. That's a step later in the process, but I just want to get that out of the way. All right. So this is going to go in here like so, folks. Okay. Now, interesting enough, we've only got 2 through holes. We're going to use a number 9 and a number, we're going to use 2 9s to connect it to the table itself, and then 2 10s to connect it to our horizontal beam there, horizontal stabilizer, whatever you want to call it, and get the screws out. Which, interesting enough, they didn't drill the holes all the way through. Oh, okay, so gotcha. This must be, the leg must be threaded, all right? So you're coming in from this side, and let us, you'll see this on the back side in a moment, but at least get one camera to see what the heck I'm doing. So this is coming in through here, through hole, and then into the frame itself, or the leg itself. If we can get in there. So it's not really a threaded hole, but it's in design, I guess, to just let this thing pass into it. All right, so we got one in. Now let's try and do the other one. And if you got a second pair of hands, folks, this isn't a bad place to have those second pair of hands. Okay, so that's in. Don't let go of this thing. Now, which holes are best to do first? It may honestly be the ones I'm doing here at the end, just so you know. Okay, so there's that. And doesn't feel like we're threading all that good. I don't want to force these threads in, but appears we have a slight problem with this one. Okay, now we're getting it. So now this thing, looks relatively easy to assemble, disassemble. I might just give this to my dad for Christmas. All right, so That's in there nice and tight. So if you're a parent doing this for your kid, hopefully one of these 3 videos is helpful. If it's not, I apologize. We have 4K landscape, we have 4K portrait. And hopefully I got this one. Nope, I don't have it yet. So it feels like they're, you know, we need a stabilizer bar in here too, which luckily we have. Alright, so there's that, folks. And just to make life easier on you, we'll just we'll put the stabilizer bar in on this side so that if you want to stop watching the video, hopefully you'll watch a few commercials. But I'm laughing, but I'm not laughing. Alright, so we need part of 2 11s and obviously the stabilizing bar, which hopefully is the same for, that's hopefully the same part number, I should say. I think it does. It appears to be number 6, folks. So we should have 2 number 6s. Yeah. Alright. So we'll just tie this thing in here nice and tight. Okay, so there's that. The only other thing on this side, folks, that we might as well zoom in on, if we're even able to see it, is putting this this number 8 piece in here. So you can't guarantee every camera angle is gonna give you much anything. I'm going to slide this off to the side here so it hangs over, and interesting enough, this is like, so this thing you can, if you weigh 175 pounds, you can sit on the desk, right? It's not a whole lot of weight. So if I were to stand on this thing, it'd probably break in half. But maybe not. Maybe it wouldn't. Sometimes, you know, these people put safety factors in here, which they should. And the question is, how much safety factor is there? Okay, so I got one of these in. Pretty good. The other is not in so good. This is for your headphones. Now, some of these will have cup holders and headphones, but that's what you get with this one. Okay, folks. All right, let's switch sides. Get hopefully get a good view here. this time if you missed it. Hopefully I get in the right angle this time. Alright. So once again I'm gonna go ahead and throw the my feet on here. Easy enough to do, right? Except this one's really hard to get on, unlike the other one. Wow. Alright, well, we'll screw with that later. So see how easy that one went on? And this one, not so easy. Wow. Really have to work on this thing. It's just not going in. Is I think part of the problem. Yeah, or maybe it is going in. I just don't realize it. It's yeah, something's not right. Wow, easily came out of there, but getting it to go in is another story. Let's try again. So, you know, this is the kind of thing you get when you buy a $20 desk from Amazon, maybe. And this is going to mean that the other feet potentially might end up higher than almost sitting on the ground. But you do get, you know, I don't know, 1/4 inch adjustment, 1/2 inch of adjustment. It's almost in there, folks. Hopefully 5 commercials have played and we've made a ton of money from you guys watching this video. Alright, so this thing is lopsided as all hell here. Look at that. So it's in there, but it's gonna be a problem, right? So I'm gonna tell you that I'm most likely gonna have to send this part back just because of that. Alright, so we need number 10 and we need number 9. And I don't even remember which one's which, but number 9, the longer screw is going to hold this up. So this time we're gonna put these in first. And hopefully get it through into the hole. Okay, where's that? Alright, so I've hand tightened one. The other one is not as easy to tighten. And like I said, folks, you buy cheap shit like this, expect to have a problem or two with the parts. Just kind of the way it goes. Okay, so that's in. So then, I think they've provided spare parts in here, which, you know, hey, how nice is that of them? Yeah, you get a extra 9, 10, and whatever this one is I'm using. Alright, so we also need to put our side ones in, which you can't see on one of the cameras, but hopefully you got a good view the last time I did this. Alright, let me move the other camera so it also gets this just in case. So I'm just trying to find the hole here. And voila, we got one. We don't have a second one. Now, what would make this thing hold more weight, folks? Stronger legs, better cross bracing, bigger piece of wood. Okay, I think I finally got it in there. Very frustrating. Or maybe I didn't. Nope. We didn't get it in there. Yeah, the reality is, I don't even know if I want to get it in there since the leg's all jacked up. Oh my gosh, did we get it finally? No. Can't get it in there. Alright, well, let's assume that you don't have that problem at home and everything works out great for you. I'm going to flip it over now once I get the stabilizing leg on there. So the key would be, folks, not to forget that you don't have all your bolts in, right? But now, if I sent this back, it wouldn't kill me because guess what? I am but I think, quite honestly, no, we're missing a bolt. It's probably, for most people, this is going to last a while. Maybe not. Maybe it will. Okay. There's that. Like I said, I'll flip it over. And if I won't knock over any cameras. So, there is no doubt that we have us a working desk here, folks. Now the stickers, you know, if you need to put these on, they're stripes. So I think the instructions say how to put the stickers on. And we'll just do one side in this demo, if they even show you. Okay. It says slowly paste. What the hell? They don't give you. Okay, there we go. It's a sticker. This is gonna be fun. Trying to line this up. So, could I have done a better job? Yes. Now I'm not going to bother with the other sticker. I think one's enough. Thanks for checking out my video, folks. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.